Hi, everybody in the B1 Tuesday and Thursday class, and also the Friday class. You guys are doing the same book. You're in the same point in the book, so I thought we're just going to combine the video and do it for everybody, okay? So what I'd like you guys to do is go in your books to page 93, okay? So we're starting Unit 8, which is great news because we've made a lot of progress in the book, okay? So have a look at what this says up here. Do more of what makes you happy. So can you write in your notebook different things that make you happy? Maybe can you think of 5 different things and write them in your notebook? And also, of these things, do you think that you do these things enough, or you wish you had more time to do these things? Have a look at these questions here, okay? Don't write the answer, just think about them, okay? Look at the photo and discuss the questions. So here is a girl. What do you think she has? I think that these are called stamps, okay? These are stamps, and sometimes people have a hobby where they collect stamps or they collect different things. So these are stamps. You can put them on a letter, right? When you mail something in the post, okay? So the question says, number 1, what is the girl in the photo doing? Maybe she's organizing her stamp collection. Number 2, what hobbies were popular with your parents' generation and which ones are still popular today? This is interesting. What hobbies were popular with your parents' generation? Actually, could you write this down? This is so interesting for me. So in number 2, for my parents, I think their favorite hobbies were, well, my mom loved sewing. Sewing is when you take a needle and thread and you make clothes or you make a blanket like this. Or you can do it on a machine, okay? This is called sewing. I'm going to write that for you here, okay? It's an activity. That's why we use ing. So my mom really liked sewing, and my dad, when he was younger, I guess, really liked model cars. So you buy the car, and you have to put it together, like a miniature car, not a real car, and then you have to paint it so it looks like an exact replica of the real car, but it's a miniature version. So my dad really liked that. And which ones are still popular today? I mean, I don't know what hobbies would be popular today. What are some of your hobbies? Look at number 3. How do you think young people's use of free time has changed over time? So, use of free time. When do you have free time? Do you think nowadays, because of telephones and mobile phones and the internet, kids and teenagers don't use their free time as well as they should, maybe? I don't know. That's what you have to think about these questions, okay? So we're going to talk about different hobbies and interests. Go to the next page here, 94 and 95, okay? We're going to do a little bit of reading, but first, have a look up here at number 1. It says work in pairs. Well, you can't. You have to work alone. Look at the activities in Group A. Let's, first of all, look at the activities in Group A. I'm going to pronounce them, and I want you to copy my pronunciation. So, 3D printing, art, chess, coding, collecting action figures, drama, listening to music, making documentaries, photography, writing short stories. Okay? So, you have to look at B now. So we looked at A. These are the activities. Now look at B. Okay? These are different qualities you need for these hobbies. So I'm going to say the qualities, and I want you to copy me. Creative, intelligent, optimistic, passionate, patient, self-confident, self-controlled, and sociable, okay? In your notebook, can you please pause the video and match these qualities to these hobbies? Okay, which quality do you think you need for these hobbies? There's no right answer, it's your opinion. Okay, so pause the video and do number 1. Now that you're finished with number 1, we can do it together. So to be creative, maybe you need to have, you need to be creative for art, for photography, writing short stories, making documentaries, drama, probably. What about intelligent? Intelligent, maybe 3D printing, chess, coding, art. I mean, you have to be intelligent for everything. There's many different types of intelligences. Yeah, I would say probably you need to be intelligent to do all of these different things. Optimistic? I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. Drama? Photography? I don't know. That's a hard one. I'm not sure about optimistic. What do you think? Passionate? Probably all of them. Patient? Ah, all of them. Because nothing ever goes the way that you want. Self-confident? This is difficult because you kind of need all of these qualities for all of them. Self-controlled, which means you can control yourself. I don't know, all of them. And sociable, you like to be around other people. It's not always necessary for all of them, but this is a difficult one. This is why there are no right answers. This is only your opinion, okay? So let me know what your opinion is. Look at number 2. Do you think that young people today are more impatient than in the past? Why or why not? We saw the word patient here. It means you have a lot of patience. You don't get frustrated or irritated easily. You are able to wait in a calm and collected way. But impatient is the opposite. Okay? Why do you think, or do you think people today are more impatient than in the past? Tell me, write it in your notebook. Why or why not? Look at number 3. You have different situations here. You have 4 little bubbles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? In which situations do you think you need to be patient, and which situation would be the hardest? Here it says delayed. Remember, we saw this already. So this maybe could be for a train or an airplane. Exam results. You have to wait for your exam results. Oh God, this is the worst. The computer is loading and there's that like a horrible, vicious circle of death that's just going around and around and around, and you don't see the progress. You have no idea what's happening. That's so irritating to me. And oh, your phone battery has to be charged. Well, it's charging and it might take a while. So do you think you need to be patient in all of these situations, right? For you, which is the hardest? For me, I don't really mind if something's delayed. It doesn't really bother me that much. Exam results doesn't bother me either, or in the past it didn't bother me because you can't do anything about it. You just have to wait. I didn't have a phone when I was a teenager. I only had one when I was like 18, or 19, a lot older than you guys. So for me, this is like the bane of my existence. This is the worst situation. That's so frustrating to me, especially maybe when you are talking on Skype or you're doing a project and your computer shuts down and you didn't save anything and you have to go back and try to restart the computer as fast as possible to get all your progress back or to call somebody back. It's so annoying. And especially because you don't know the progress of the upload or the restarting of your computer, which for me, I just get so stressed out. Okay, so what about you? Let me know what you think. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to read this article, but first we're going to read the exam tip. This is part of the B1 exam, okay? So you guys will have a text, and then you're going to have 5 questions here, and you need to choose A, B, C, or D. So have a look at the exam tip in this green box here, okay? It says multiple choice. Use keywords in the questions to find the answer. Then look for the synonyms of the keywords in the options. Okay, so for example, in number 7, you have question 1. It says, the writer says many adults think that teens, okay, so important words could be many adults think and teens, okay, or adults think teens. Then in the answers, you have different important words like computers, goals, interest. They didn't put anything for D, but maybe concentrate would be a good one, or concentrate better. The questions are always in order. So in the text, you're going to find the answers in order as well. Okay, but maybe it will help you if you can find some synonyms in the text for these different words. For example, look at the first paragraph. Computers could be similar to, I don't know, let's see, technology up here. Goals could be similar to, I don't know, earn rewards or work, for example. Interest could be related to entertained, for example. So different words relate to different parts. So the writer says many adults think that teens, A, spend too much time on computers, B, are bad at spending time on their goals. Goals are objectives. C, have more things to interest them today than in the past, or D, are able to concentrate better now than in the past. Let's have a look here in the first paragraph. It says, are modern children really less patient? That's the title. Always read the title. It's a good idea. Interestingly, among that first group of children, the ones who did well on the test ended up doing better in adult life than those who did badly. So that's a small excerpt of the text. Look at paragraph 1, okay? How many times have you heard older people complaining that today's kids need to be entertained all the time and move constantly from one activity to another? They say that technology has changed today's children. They now demand everything immediately and they won't work to earn rewards. So what do you think? Many adults, says older people, adults, okay? Older people is a synonym. What do you think? Spend too much time on computers? They don't mention anything about computers. Are bad at spending time on their goals. Let's see. Maybe it doesn't really say anything about goals, does it? Have more things to interest them today than in the past. Let's see. How many times have you heard older people complaining that today's kids need to be entertained all the time and constantly from one activity? Technology has changed today's children. Okay, and they won't work to earn rewards. Okay, to earn rewards is related to goals. They won't work to earn rewards is the same as they're bad at spending time on their goals. It can't be C or D because these are positive things, and this is a kind of a negative vibe here in this paragraph. So the answer is going to have to be B. Number 1 is B. So can you pause the video and go have a look at all of the questions, underline important information in the questions, and also look at the answers and see if you can find the key words in the answers, okay? When you finish doing this, I want you to complete this. Have a read of the whole text, okay? And answer questions 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? That is homework for me. You need to send that to me as well, okay? So pause the video and do exercise 7. Answer the questions and read the text, okay? And any vocabulary you don't know, look it up in the dictionary after. Try to do this with your own mind, your own understanding, and then look it up in the dictionary afterwards, okay? When you're finished, I want you guys to do number 8, okay? Match the words in bold here to the words in the sentences, okay? So the words in the article in bold, you have words here in bold as well. Can you pause the video and do exercise 8, and then we'll do it together, okay? So now I imagine that you're finished. So exercise 8, number 1. It says, give me a second, I'm going to just write it on the whiteboard, okay? Scientists believe that the level of patience would go down. So, in the past, go down is decreased, okay? The actual word, the verb is decrease, but in the past, they put decreased. Okay, so that's the answer for number 1. Number 2, academic results have gone up. Let's see. Increased, maybe. Or improved as well. Increased or improved. They're very, very similar. Okay? Number 2. Number 3, this process of getting better has surprised many people. Okay. Improved, I would say. Maybe it could be improved or it could be progress. No, it couldn't be progress. I would say number 3 is improved. Okay. Process of getting better. Let's see. Okay, number 4. The test results have got better in all subjects. Okay. This could be improved as well. Okay. Could be improved or it could be progress as well. I mean, to be honest, to be very, very honest, improved, increased, and progressed are all very similar words, so they can kind of be interchanged with all the numbers. Number 5, the growth of children is an important field of study. In this case, it can be development. Okay, that's the answer, development. And number 6 is the last one. People misjudge teenagers all the time. Misjudge means they don't understand them. They're misunderstood. People misjudge teenagers all the time. All the time is continuously. Okay? If you guys are confused about the difference between increase, improve, and progress, you can look in the dictionary or write to me in an email and I'll explain it to you. Okay? So, now that you're finished with that, I would like you guys to do the following questions. Let's see. Just number 10, actually, to be honest. Do you think you and your friends have good self-control? Do you find it easy to wait for something you want? How about your parents or grandparents? This is very interesting. Can you write your answers for number 10 for me here? Okay, guys. So basically, we are finished with our Friday class and our Thursday class, okay? Thursday class for the 2 guys in my class, I'm just combining the video because we're on the same page, okay? So if you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Just to summarize, the homework you need to send to me is number 7, the reading, and number 10. Okay, those are obligatory. The other parts here, number 1, 2, and 3 that we discussed, it's not obligatory, but it is interesting. And if you want extra practice and you want me to correct you, definitely send that to me, okay? So you guys can close your books now. I have a couple of pieces of information for you. The first one is that next week, we don't have class on Friday because it is Easter holidays, okay? And all of the teachers need a break. We have been doing a lot more work than usual, and I really think you need a break as well because you've been doing a lot more English and schoolwork than usual, I'm sure. Okay, guys? So the first thing is next Friday, there won't be a class, but there will be extra work that you can find on the website. So during the break next week, you need to go on the website and there will be a small pop-up box. And at the bottom, it says in Spanish, resources in PDF, and it's organized by age group. So there's kids, teenagers, and adults with lots of resources and activities to do. And there's also, in that pop-up box at the beginning on the website, something about Cambridge exam preparation and lots of activities. So if you're interested in doing the B1 exam, there are a lot of activities on this page. Also, if you're having problems accessing this page or finding materials, or you want more materials, contact me by email and I can help you and I'll give you more materials, okay? I'm more than happy to help you. So please contact me if you need any help or any more materials. The last thing is, this week we're having a competition in the whole school talking about what we're going to do when all of this is over, this coronavirus crisis, okay? I entered the competition and so did the other teachers. And I said, when all of this is over, I'm going to go to Colombia with my family. And I sent in a picture of me in Colombia in the past, okay? So you need to start your small paragraph, 1 or 2 lines, honestly. If you want, you can do more, but just 1 or 2 lines is enough. And it needs to start like this. When, I'm going to show you, I'm just writing it now. When all of this is over, I'm going to do. Okay, this is what you need to start your entry off as. When all of this is over, finished, okay, over is finished, I'm going to go to Colombia with my family and visit other family members. And I sent 1 picture of me. I didn't draw it. I actually sent a picture of me in Colombia, woo, with mountains, etc. Okay? And you, when you do this, you send it to me on my email, and you send 1 or 2 pictures of you and your family doing the thing that you're going to do when the coronavirus crisis is over. Okay, guys? So, the 3 things, I'm gonna summarize them again. No school next week on Friday. Number 2, extra work and resources are on the website, but ask me if you need help. Number 3, competition. Start your competition, 2 lines, 2 sentences with this and 1 or 2 pictures and send it to my email. Okay, guys? Well, I hope you've had a nice week and I hope you have a nice week next week as well. We'll be in contact and we'll start school again the week after. Okay, bye. Take care.